Hello beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having an awesome day wherever you are, and today's video is about makeup products that I shouldn't have purchased, things that I kind of wasted money on, and honestly, if we're being really serious about this, it's a lot more than made this list. But, you know, I do makeup-y stuff on my channel every day, so I feel like it's a good excuse to buy a lot of makeup. But sometimes I buy things that I really shouldn't have, and I just kind of wasted money in general. So today we're going to go over some of those things, and without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Today's video topic, however, is by Abby Williamson. I will leave her video link down below. That's where I got the idea for this video, but I honestly, after these declutters lately, have been thinking so much about how much money I waste on makeup, and it's really sad, but at the same time I don't feel bad because, like, I love makeup. But anyways, let's get into today's video. Alright guys, before we get started, all makeup on this channel is cruelty free, so all the products I'm mentioning in today's video, as well as today's sponsor, which is White with Style, which I talked about on my channel before. White with Style is a really cool teeth whitening kit with a retail value of $269.99, but with my code porcelain, this kit today is only $28.99. I've had a couple flavors before. I think I started with mint and then I got blue raspberry, but this one is the coconut flavor. They have a ton of different flavors to choose from, even though you're not eating it, you know. But this teeth whitening kit is really easy to use at home. It's my favorite way to whiten my teeth because I personally cannot afford to go get my teeth whitened and I'm scared of the dentist, so I prefer to do this at home. Usually I will do these at home like at night right before I go to bed. So if I take a shower at night, when I'm in the shower I'll have the teeth trays in and doing its thing, and then I'll take them out and go to bed. So if my teeth are sensitive or anything, then I can just go to bed and it's not a big deal. But usually my teeth aren't very sensitive. I just wait 15 minutes after using this to eat or drink or anything afterwards, and it whitens your teeth really easily in less than 30 minutes. So in this kit you get a gel syringe which contains 10 treatments worth of gel. You also get custom teeth trays, or it works with teeth trays you already own. You also get a mini LED accelerator, so you can put it up to your teeth and kind of like accelerate the process if you want to do anything less than 30 minutes. And you also have mini swabs plus a shade guide, so you can kind of see your teeth before and after according to the guide. You can kind of like, oh, I'm like a 5, and see what it's afterwards. I definitely suggest doing this at night or first thing in the morning just because it's easier, and I really like the flavors that it comes in because it doesn't leave like a weird gross flavor in my mouth, and it's really easy to use and really fast. So I want to thank White with Style so much for sponsoring today's video. I will leave this link at the top of the description box. Use code porcelain, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into today's video on products that I regret purchasing. Alright, so first things first is something we just did in a video of makeup I'm getting rid of, and this is the Kat Von D Tattoo Brow Pens. I have one still, but I get rid of the other one, and I got these from TJ Maxx. I did not need these whatsoever. It's just an ink pen which happens to be brown. I feel like they were overpriced. Even at TJ Maxx, I think they were still like $12, and I definitely didn't need them. I think I used them a few times just for little hairs in the front, but I could have just used an eyeliner and like smudged it out really, or like a brown eyeliner or something. I didn't necessarily need those, especially for like if I bought them at retail price, like the $21 price originally. Definitely didn't need those. I didn't use them as much as I thought I would. Next up is the Naked Cherry All-Nighter Setting Spray from Urban Decay. We love the All-Nighter Setting Spray. She's a beauty. She's a classic. I currently only have the Naked Cherry one, and I thought I would love it. I love anything cherry. I love cherry flavored stuff. I love cherries. I love them. But this Naked Cherry setting spray smells like alcohol. Like, I was kind of into it the first moment. I was like, this is cute. I sprayed it. I was like, I was like not overwhelmed by it at first, and then like someone was like, ew, and I was like, you know what? Right, you're right. It's ew, and it just smells like alcohol and like medicine, kind of. I don't know. I'm not into it. I think I would definitely like try a different scent. Yes, I'm still willing to try a scent in the all-nighter setting spray, like the Summer Solstice one that's limited edition. I'm still thinking about it because it's on sale. Or I would just stick to the regular all-nighter. But the all-nighter cherry setting spray, I still haven't finished the little mini size because, like, I don't know. If I feel like I need my face to be locked in, I'll use it. But I regret it when I spray it on my face because it just doesn't smell great. Next up is most concealers. Even though I just placed an order on Ulta yesterday for a new concealer. I told you guys lately I've been into setting powders. Like, wanting new finishes on my face. I want my skin to look good, and I feel like it does today. But most concealers I waste my money on. I mostly have been using the Pretty Fresh concealer by Colourpop. I use not a ton, and then Shape Tape. I have probably 10, maybe a couple more than 10 concealers, and I just don't like them as much as I like these other two. I keep buying them hoping that I like them and I like them new like concealers, and I'm glad I like the Pretty Fresh because that's a new concealer that I love. But I just, once in a while, if I'm feeling it, I'll use the Juvia's Place concealer. And other than that, though, I have some, but I don't really use other concealers. And finding a concealer that's light enough for me, honestly, is a struggle because I still want my concealer to be brightened. So I have a couple Becca concealers, and their fair porcelain shades are darker than my foundation. So it doesn't really brighten anything for me. Most concealers don't really work for me. I just ordered the new Dose of Colors one because I love Dose of Colors, and I'm really optimistic because, like, the ratings on the Ulta website look good. But overall, I'm always on the look for a new concealer that I love, but most concealers in my collection go to waste because I don't feel like they do enough for me. So I'm always on the hunt for a new concealer, but most of the time I'll waste my money on them because I just don't like them. I'm picky as crap about them, I guess. Next up is the Tarteist Pro Contour Palette. The Tarteist Pro Palette whatever with the 6 pans. I was really into this for a moment, and I used the crap out of that contour powder shade, and I hit major pan on it, and then I realized that shade really doesn't work for me. Like, it really doesn't look good on me. I had this expensive palette. It was one of my first, like, expensive face palettes, and I was, like, feeling it, and I didn't really like the highlighters. I don't like the cream next to all those powder highlighters and powder contour. Like, there's a cream in there. It doesn't make any sense. The highlighters didn't really do anything for me, but I used the crap out of that contour shade, and then I kind of realized that it looks like crap on me. It looks really dirty on my skin tone because it's super warm. So I used one shade out of that entire palette with 6 pans in it, paid $45 for it, and got one out of the 6 pans. So everything else, the highlighters weren't blinding enough for me. The cream contour, I don't know how to cream contour. I still have the palette, but I use it to, like, lie. I don't even want to explain that right now, but I really don't use that palette, and I don't know why I keep it, because I guess it was expensive, but, like, I wasted a lot of money on it for one pan that I actually end up using. Next up is the mini Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Powder. I thought, because Kat Von D is very fair, that her setting powder would be fair. Did I assume this incorrectly? Yes, I did. And they have other shades, so I don't know why, like, her translucent one is still yellow. But I bought the mini one, and it's very drying. I find the Lock-It setting powder very drying, which part of me doesn't care about because I want that shit locked down. But, like, the other part of me is like, my under eyes look crusty. So I don't know, you guys. It's just not fair. It's very yellow. It's very dry. I feel like I wasted money. I probably used it 3 times. If I'm going to, like, put it in, like, an overnight bag, like my man's house or anything, then I would see using it. But in, like, the daily doing my regular makeup, I would never use the Kat Von D setting powder. It's just really dry and pretty yellow, so not into it. But I really thought it'd be cool because I'm like, lock it down. It's called a Lock-It setting powder. Just didn't work for me. Next up is the mini Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. I did a video on this, you guys, and we all know it didn't work out very well. My eye look was horrible. My application was horrible. It was just a not fun time to play with. I feel like that Anastasia eyelid primer does nothing that a concealer cannot, especially if you're white concealer or something. If you want a cut crease thing, you can use, like, I guess the P. Louise one, but I've never tried that. Or, like, the Cut Crease Canvas Makeup Revolution. I feel like for $12 you get an eyelid primer that's just a white concealer. I don't know why I even bought it. It dries down super, super fast, too. Like, you have no time to work with it. And it doesn't really want to move around on you. You stick it, it stays. Like, you want it to move around, have a little bit of playtime before it dries down and stays in place. I just feel like I really wasted my money because I probably used it 3 times, and now it's just sitting in my makeup drawer, like, depressing looking, like, wow, that could have been a good pair of lashes I spent money on, but instead it's this eyelid primer that I don't need. Okay, so this next thing, I went back and forth on a lot. It was like a 20-minute situation in Marshall's, you guys. I was, like, into this thing. And I don't know why I buy so many Becca products at TJ Maxx. They never work out for me. Like, even the Volcano Goddess palette that I really wanted and I got from TJ Maxx, it just didn't really work. So I don't know why I keep buying Becca products from TJ Maxx and Marshall's. but I do. So I still have this thing and it's pretty new and I haven't even used it but like that one time. So I bought this pink hue powder. It's a pink powder from Becca. I thought pink setting powder would be like a cute moment, like, oh, you're fair, you have a pinky undertone or a cool undertone. Look how it's not yellow, it's pink. No, it's pink, you guys. It is a pink powder. Like, you think it's like, oh, a pinky setting powder, like a rose setting powder, that's a cute moment, like the Jeffree Star Rose one. Love. But this is like pink. It is pink, you guys, and it makes your whole face pink. I don't know what I'm supposed to use that for. I'm kind of into it because I like pink, but I don't know what I'd use it for. I mean, I'm keeping it for Halloween looks, but I really shouldn't have paid $13 for that at Marshall's because, like, what am I going to do with it? It's just going to sit there being a pink powder that I don't know what to do with. So if you guys know how to use this, let me know. It doesn't look good with a sponge. It doesn't look good with a brush. I don't know what to do with it. But it's cute. But I wasted my money because I don't know how to use it. Next up is something I'm sad about. And I don't really know why I wasted my money on it. Because I reviewed it and it's not bad. Like, it's not a bad foundation. And this is the Milk Makeup Foundation. The original Milk Makeup Foundation. It's a good foundation and everything, but I never reach for this thing. I have so many other more hydrating things in my collection. It's a pretty finish. But it's not like a pretty finish, I guess. Like, it's just very matte. Very matte foundation. It's fine. It kind of gets into my lines a little bit. It's fun. It doesn't really awaken my skin. It just kind of sits flat on my skin. And I'm not really like a dewy foundation person. I love matte foundations because that shit stays in place. Okay? But I just never ended up using this Milk Makeup Foundation that much. I probably used it 5 times when I first got it and maybe like twice since then, and it's been like a year. So I don't know why I spent so much money on this foundation and never used it. I need to force myself to use it to get some of the product out and like actually get use out of it. But for me, it's just not a finish that I'm in love with. And I have so many foundations that I do enjoy that I just never find myself reaching for it, and I really wasted a lot of money on it, and I could have gotten a foundation that I love for that money. Next up, this is stupid. I wasted money, for real. So when the Soul and Mar palettes first came out from Colourpop, I bought them both. They were like their first little mini palettes. They were super cute, and it was 24 bucks for both of them. Great deal, right? And then they repackaged those things into an orange packaging and a blue packaging, and guess who gifted away the, I think I gifted them away. I don't really know what I did with the original ones. I think I gifted them away. The original Soul and Mar palettes in the white packaging that originally came in. Me. Guess who bought them in the new blue packaging and orange packaging, even though it's the exact same palettes I already owned? Me. No one said I was the brightest thing in the bunch, you guys, but like, I did not need to buy those. And then I decluttered them because I never really liked those palettes that much in the first place. And I didn't even use them when I bought the new ones either. So it's just a waste of money all around with these Soul and Mar palettes, you guys. I've even actually bought at least 2 extra Mar palettes. Not the Soul one, the Mar palettes. I bought at least 2 extra blue palettes at like Colourpop's website and then one at Ulta to gift to people. Be like, look, Colourpop formula is really good. Like, these are their colorful ones. Try it out. I've gifted Mar palettes to people before. And I like the Mar palette and everything, but did I need them in the original packaging? Never used them. Buy them in the new packaging, never use them, and then give them away again? Like, it's a complete waste of money. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, what kind of lunatic binge of depression shopping was I doing when I had to buy these twice and then not use them? I don't know. Anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for sticking around with me, listening to me complain about things I wasted money on. And I think I have all of these except like 2 of them now. I still have most of these things I wasted money on. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please let me know something down below you wasted money on in the comment section to make myself feel better. You know, because I'm feeling pretty guilty about my life decisions right now. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.